Hello, welcome back to A.D.H.D Knitter and Crocheter. I'm your host Jennifer, and this is my channel. Thanks for everyone who came back. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy this video. And as you can tell, I'm doing this in a little bit different part of the house. I'm still trying to find my perfect place to film. I guess I should mention this is a podcast about knitting, crochet, and the fiber arts. I knit, I crochet, and all that stuff. But yeah, I'm still trying to find a good spot to podcast. I just happen to be, this is where I sit and crochet all the time, pretty much. I mean, I have a spot in there in the other room where I do it too, but this mainly is my crochet spot. I have my little corner of the couch, which is kind of worn out. I have all my stuff here. But yeah, this is where I do my crochet work. And I kind of decided, since it's Wednesday, my husband's left for work. I'll apologize for wherever I'm looking at with the camera because on my phone it's a little difficult, but I apologize, guys. But yeah, so this is W.I.P Wednesday. Like I said, my husband went to work, so I decided I'd film. Kids should be home in about a half hour. So, yeah. W.I.P Wednesday / a little bit of a life update. As you all know, I started back to work. I returned to Walmart. I think I told you this in the last video. It's been going good. So still going good at work. I'm still trying to figure out filming schedule and all that. Found out that I work with another crocheter, and that was kind of interesting. Main problem with working at my job is everyone likes to complain about everything. It's called, and some days I just feel like you should just come in, do your job, and leave. It's called, it's not worth complaining about this. You can't change anything by what you're complaining about. And the bad part is some of its rules has been in effect for years because, like I've told you guys, I worked at Walmart for about 17, 18 years, and then I quit for 2 years, and now I'm back. And they're like, well, this is the stuff we need done. Well, that's the stuff you're saying was we need to do when I left. COVID happened. Apparently, they got a little lax. Everybody got used to it. And the thing that they're complaining about right now is where to park in the parking lot. Yeah, that's all they're complaining about is where you have to park in the parking lot. And they're even trying to help people who have like handicap stuff. But that's not the people complaining. It's just like, oh, welcome back to Walmart, Jennifer. But anyway, yeah, that's been going good. I've been talking with my friend who was my friend in high school, who I got, the way the story played out, because you guys would probably enjoy the story. If not, skip ahead until I start showing yarn and projects. Anyway, I went to high school for culinary arts, which is cooking, chef stuff, all that. Needless to say, I did that for a little bit. That I enjoyed it, but it wasn't my kind of thing, really. That and where I live, I want to stay in my hometown. And if I wanted to get a job like for like fancy restaurant or something, I would have had to move to a big city, and I wasn't doing that, and I didn't go to college for it, so kind of limited what I could do. And but anyway, while I was there, my senior year, I ran into this guy named Josh, and we were just really, really good friends. I think we would have been best friends, but you know, this was 1997, 98, because I graduated in 98, so 97, 98. And we're just two of those people that were real good friends. We clicked, and, you know, I had a crush on him at the start of the year. By the end of the year, I didn't want to date him. He had depression issues and stuff like that. But I still enjoyed his company. He's funny. He was really very cool guy, but not somebody I wanted to date or anything like that, because my mother taught me while I was growing up, everyone you date is a potential mate. So that narrows down the dating field when you go at like that. It's like, do I really want to date this person and potentially marry this person? So at the time, no, I was 17, 18, acted like 16, 15. No, not 16, 50. I acted like I was 12. Let's be honest. So nowhere near ready for that, but we're really good friends. Anyway, a few weeks ago, my husband pops up, sends me a text message out of the blue because he is notorious for not texting me back or anything like that. Drives me nuts, but that's beside the point. So I'm at home. This before I started back at Walmart. I'm get a text message from him, and I think I was just getting ready to start back at Walmart or something, and I get a message from him. He's like, "Do you know this guy Josh?" And he said his last name, and I'm like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Wow, I haven't thought of that name in years." And I mean years. I hadn't talked to him since probably 99, 2000, because I'd run into him at Walmart sometimes in Marion or at the Marion Mall. But it was like, whoa, yeah. So that took me back, and then I was telling him about it because, he did ask me to go to a movie once with him. I said no, and, I was into that. But yeah, so I've been talking to him and stuff, so it's been really nice to get back with a real good friend and that. So, though, where my husband doesn't text me enough, this guy texts me sometimes a little too much. It's like, so it's like, okay. And then another thing that happened this past, not last Sunday, but the Sunday before, was Sunday my husband was baptized. So I'm very happy about that. I've been thanking God for that, and because he hasn't been a Christian the whole time we've been married or when we're dating. And that's just a big stress off me right now, and it's great, and I'm very happy about it. I don't think I had a lot to do with it, to be honest, but, I took him to church. That's what I did, and I answered questions. That's all I did. Everything else was between him and God. I just kind of answered and support group. So yeah, it's been a fun couple weeks. And then we had Thanksgiving, so all the family came over. We cooked. We had turkey. We had no, we didn't have mashed potatoes. We had stuffing and sweet potatoes and too much food, and in true Spain family fashion, I'm not too worried about my last name on the internet because there's so many Spains around. And I have such a common first name. We decided to go ahead and roast one of the pumpkins I grew and use that for pies. And we ended up with about 6 quarts of pumpkin from one pumpkin. And that was after I made the 2 pies. It's like, these things are huge. So, and yeah, everybody had fun. And then I got to go work the next 2 days, and he got to goof off for 2 or 3 days. And Sunday, he's like, hey, Sunday, my day is off, is on Sunday. He's like, hey, let's get all this work done around the house that I haven't done in 2 or 3 days while goofing off. And I'm like, no, you can do that. I will go play games and goof off because I have not had a chance to do that. Because I have been working my butt off at work, coming home, and then I had to work at cleaning the house for 2 days to get ready for Thanksgiving. So no. So it's like, yeah. He's like, I didn't get to goof off yesterday. I did work. I roasted pumpkins. I'm like, yeah, you stick them in the oven, then you go off and do something else while they're roasting, and then you come back and puree them and stick them in bags. No. I've done it the past few years. So yeah, it's been a fun couple weeks. And I probably should get on to some yarn stuff. Even though you guys like to hear about my life stuff, I don't really know why. I'm not that interesting. I'm just a mom of 3 who lives in Ohio. And some of you know my address. So, okay. let's see. I have a lot of finished objects. I'll make a video tomorrow and show them in tomorrow's video. Today is just WIP Wednesday. WIP stands for Works in Progress. Just in case you don't know, that's what I call it. I have 2 here that I'm working on. I'm working on getting through my supply of WIPs that are in the other room, and a laundry basket, and in a, you know, those old steamer trunks, like the big steamer trunks with the lids and the latches and the handle on the side. Well, I have one of those that I got when I first started working at Walmart. They had these trunks, and I managed to get me one that said Kentucky Wildcats. That's my favorite team, which I like basketball, not football. So I got one of those. I got one for my sister, which was OSU. I don't know what happened to hers, but I still have mine. And mine stores all my works in progress that I want to work on. I just started storing them in there because I had so many, and my laundry basket got full. My laundry basket is about this big, this tall, and it's filled up with project bags. And then the trunk is also full because that's where I keep my blankets and big stuff. So I'm trying to work through all that stuff. I keep finding stuff I want to cast on, but right now I'm trying to focus on one thing at a time, and then I'll cast on something new, and yeah. So, if any of you saw my little short, you'll have seen me started on this. Let me pull this out. This is a tree skirt. Let me get it looking nice. This is a tree skirt I'm working on. It's this yarn I got in a Premier Yarns mystery. Well, it's not mystery, it's a middle-in bag. So I'm not certain what yarn it is, but I'm pretty sure it's their Premier Yarn. Give me one sec, I have my iPad right here. And I should be able to look it up on here and tell you real quick. But yeah, I ordered a mystery yarn bag. It's on my channel somewhere where I got it. It should be labeled Premier Yarns Yarn Haul, so that'll make it easy for you to find. But it's on here on my channel somewhere. Anyway, I got it. I thought it was Christmas colors. I thought I'd make a sweater, but I never made a sweater. No, I do not want 15% off because you won't give it to me because I already ordered from you before. I'm sorry. I talk to electronics and computers usually in a derogatory way. And not derogatory as in like racial slurs or anything like that. I just talk to them like they're like the thing's an idiot. No, not that. Could just do. I know what I'm looking for. I just have to find it. Something cotton. Oh, there it is. Premier Cotton Chunky. And I got 2 colors. I got this. Let me turn that off. I don't think I'll need it. But I got this really nice dark red color. And then I have this one that's like a... Let me get the ball out. Sorry. I have you on a table and there's a chair here, so I'm afraid I'm going... And I have this like mint green... Okay, I'm going to say this is a light sage green color. It's not really showing up good. Nope, that's not working either. But yeah, it's like this little real light sagey green color. So those are 2 colors I got so far. And then this, I finally figured out what this is. It took me a while to figure out what yarn this was. But this is the yarn. I'm going to look it up again. I apologize. Most of you who tune in my channel know this is completely normal because I do not prepare ahead of time very well. Yarns, weight, bulky. It's either bulky or super bulky. It's one of the 2. It's not parfait because I couldn't find the color in parfait. So I started looking at other stuff for a project. And why is my internet not working now? Oh, great. It froze up. My iPad is like several years old, and every now and then it just decides not to do what it's supposed to do. And like if you get too many windows open, it then will decide it doesn't want to load up the internet or anything like that, or the web page you're on, and it just kind of freezes. It's awesome. No, it's not there. It's in the super bulky. Okay, it's technically a super bulky yarn, but I'm holding 2 strands together because Premier Yarn's super bulky and everybody else's super bulky is 2 different things, I found out. Because their super bulky is a bit thinner than everybody else's super bulky. Oh, there it is. Yeah, this is Premier Yarn's. Yeah, that's Snow Cone. And this is the color, I believe. Well, it doesn't look like that. Yeah, it's not really a color they got but right now, but it's Premier Yarn Snow Cone. And it's like this, it's a really soft chenille. I really like this chenille. It doesn't leave that, because I was helping somebody zone stuff at Walmart, and we found this shirt that's made out of like pretty much Bernat blanket yarn, but it's like manufactured like that. If you know what Bernat blanket yarn feels like, this sweater felt like it, and it was like this ugly brown color. I mean, there are nice browns, but this was an ugly camel brown color, and you felt it, and it felt like there was this residue on it that got on your fingers, and the whole shirt was covered in this, was made out of this stuff. And I told one of the girls I worked with, I'm like, yeah, you should feel this. It feels disgusting. She's like, oh, does that mean we need to defect it? I'm like, no, it comes like that. That's how it's supposed to feel. Oh, yeah, that was my reaction. But anyway, this does not feel like that. This is nice, soft. I love this. I don't know what it's like to work with. I haven't got to that point yet, because this is the last color I'm going to use. But yeah, I thought these 3, well, you can't really see it there. I thought these 3 colors work good. I'll do the green, and then I'll do this on the edge, because I thought the furry edge would look more Christmassy. Yeah, that's one thing I'm working on. And the other thing I'm working on is living in the infamous pink unicorn bag. It's this big bag covered in unicorns. It's pink, and when I first started crocheting, I didn't have a lot of project bags. I was working at Walmart, so I was like, I'll go to the, I wanted a big enough bag to hold a sweater in. As you can see, this is a blanket. And so I went to the clearance aisle and was looking around, and I like unicorns. I like dragons more, but I like unicorns. So, but this was $7, and it was huge, and it was nicely made. But the bad part is it's Pepto-Bismol pink. And it's covered in unicorns. And every time I go out with this, everybody's like, oh, I love that. I'm like, yeah. It's the pink. It's the Pepto-Bismol pink that I don't really care for. But hey, it's $7. It's $7 at Walmart. It works great. It holds everything I need. And then some at this point. But anyway, living in this bag is Jaden Stitches did it's either last year or the year before, she did a mile a minute Afghan calendar blanket where she does one thing each year, or each month, not each year. That'd be a long crochet along. But she's doing the mile a minute crochet along. And she put out a new strip every month. Well, needless to say, I got behind and I didn't finish. Wow, that, I think I miscounted somewhere. Are you going, no, you're not going, ah, crap. Well, anyway, this is mine. As you can tell, I made one too short, and I started weaving it in, so I thought I counted it right. It might stretch long enough, but I seriously doubt it. I think I need like 10 more. Let's see how. Yeah, it's not going to stretch. She said this will magically work its way out and be like the right length and all that, but yeah, what do you guys think? Okay, let's see if I can get this. Okay, there's the end. Here's the end of the Afghan. Now, you guys think this is going to stretch? But anyway, I wanted a Christmas Afghan, so I had all these colors in my stash, so I thought I'd do Christmas colors. And as you can see, every now and then, she's like, well, it'll be long enough. I think I'm supposed to have 77 rows, not 67 rows. I think I miscounted somewhere. So, yeah, I gotta make this longer. Oh, dang it. Things you find out when you're filming the video. Yeah, light's reflecting. I'm sorry about that. So I have like a little tiny bright spot right there. But anyway, this is like a red heart, dark burgundy, red heart red that I had in my stash that I lost the label to, red heart multicolored Christmas, and red heart, some green color I have in my stash. Then I have a darker green in here I'm going to next. It's right here. So. And also part of another project I started on and decided I wasn't going to do. So I got to undo that. But yeah, those are the WIPs I'm working on. Those are the stories I'm telling. And that's a big mess that I'm just going to toss right there and deal with later after the camera's off. But yeah, that's what I've been working on. Well, not all I've been working on. I finished up the other stuff, which I'll show you in tomorrow's video. I gotta have 2 of the kids find 2 of the projects so I can show them to you. Because right now, I'm pretty sure they're missing somewhere in the living room. Which is awesome. I love how they want me to make stuff and then they lose it. It's like, come on, really? Well, thank you for watching. Like I said, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. And just FYI, I don't like asking for stuff. It really, really bugs me when I do. But if anyone wants to send me a Christmas card this year, just let me know. Right now, my P.O. box is not active. I'll probably try to get that back working. So try emailing me. My email's in the description usually. I just gotta be careful because I have a very sensitive spam filter set up. Yeah, it's a little too sensitive at times. And then other times it's not sensitive enough because I get spam in my regular email. And yes, I should have a channel email, but I had issues with that. So I'm not the best computer person. But anyway, thank you for watching. God bless you and keep you. Thank you for listening to me rattle on for this long. Anyone who made it to the end of this video, you're awesome. I will talk to you all later. I want to say hi to Debbie. Hi to, you know what? It would be easier. Yeah. I have it set up so I can look at it. Because right now my brain is not working. All right, we want to say hi to Sandy, hi to Debbie, and hi to Cindy. I think that's all the people. Oh, and hi to Laura, my friend from high school. Hello. Yeah, I found out somebody new watches my video. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.